Okay, so today I'm here to talk with you about stereotypes. Maybe if you're watching this right now, you're looking at me and thinking that you're stereotyping me. I mean, what do I look like to you right now? Anyways, I think that's complete and utterly ignorant to look at someone and judge them. You can't just look at someone, look at their outfit, look at what they're wearing, look at if they're fat, if they're skinny, if they wear brand names, who they're walking with, who they're talking to, their cell phone, what it looks like. You can't just look at someone and judge them. You don't know their past, what they're going through, their problems, their relationships. So you can't honestly judge someone because you've probably been in their shoes and they're probably extremely relatable to you. We're all human. We all make mistakes and we don't deserve to be judged. So I just thought that I would start off by making that statement. So anyways, this video is for my new student dialogue for Clemson Connect. My name is Sarah Shumpert, and I did not attend a session, but I did watch the video called The Danger of a Single Story. The video was very moving, actually. There was a Nigerian speaker, a Nigerian woman. She was talking about the dangers of a single story because she was from Nigeria, and growing up, she was very smart to begin with, and so growing up, she began writing around the age of 7 and reading around the age of 4, which is extraordinary. You would think. I thought first off for someone living in Nigeria, because I just made the assumption that third world country, she has AIDS, blah blah blah. I judged her. You can't do that because, like I said, you don't know her story. You can't look at just the one side like, oh, I'm American, I've always heard that Africa is third world country, da da da. It's not like, actually, first of all, Africa is not a country, might be, but it's not like that. You have to look past it. And she said she faced so many problems growing up because she always herself tried to look at the world. Like when she wrote stories when she was younger, she wrote them about foreigners that she had read about, white men with blonde hair, blue eyes, foreign Italy wines that she wanted to drink. And she didn't focus enough on her culture and who she was and where she was from. She looked at other stories. So after this, she grew up and she came to America to go to college. And this presented some challenges for her because of how much she was judged just saying that she was from Nigeria. Her own roommate asked her, can I listen to some of your tribal music? Like, who says that? Even though I feel like I probably would too if I had a roommate from Nigeria. I'd be a little bit taken aback and not really sure how I would go about the situation when I wouldn't ever need to look at it like that. She's just another normal human being. And I should be excited to see her culture and all. But a lot of times people look at stories one-sided and they don't take in all aspects. Like if you started, she makes a great point in her in the video that if you can change any story by saying secondly, like if you just change the viewpoint for 1 second, or if you change the timeline of history, such as, give an example, when America was, the British were colonizing in America. If you started the story with the Native Americans being here first and that they grew their crops here, this was their land, their home, then you have a completely different story and emotional tie to America versus when you hear the British coming over and think about colonization versus them taking over the Indians' land. So really what she was trying to make and get across the point of her entire speech, I feel like, is that there are always going to be more than one side to a story. You can't just stereotype everything. You can't hear something and automatically generate an image or a prototype, I guess you could say, in your head of it. But a lot of times that's what you do. I mean, people probably looked at me at the beginning of this video and, maybe made a stereotype. But you can't always do that with people. You can't do that with life. You can't do that with anything. Heck, you couldn't make a stereotype about this new student dialogue because I know that I did. When I first heard about it, I was like, ooh, some freshman stuff that we have to take care of, you know. It's going to be a bunch of just random assignments, I feel like, to keep us busy, but this new student dialogue actually was very moving, and this video was emotionally moving to me as well. And I feel like I'm going to look at life with an entire different perspective from now on. So thanks for watching.